We're doing the Xyz event. Why are we doing the Xyz event? Because it's a lot of free points, and free points in Master Duels is a lot. And of course, just like normal, we'll be running our Ancient Gear variant deck. Yes, I know, I normally play mostly like pure Ancient Gear, but for this event, you cannot do that. Okay, so it wants me to win. Good. Okay. Wait. Why? 3? Soul Servant. Oh, he's playing Dark Magician. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so do we have anything we can work with here? Okay, draw. Okay. So of course we're gonna play gear. I'm not gonna do anything. We're gonna play castle. We're gonna activate this, so we can. Okay, so there's no point to use that. I'm gonna summon you. You get the attack boost, your ability activates. Yes. Okay. Who do we want? I feel like let's take this for reasons. Okay, so I'm gonna go to battle before we do anything. We're gonna take 2,000. We're gonna go main phase 2. Okay, so if I want to, I could pop you. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And we end the turn. I know it's not the best hand, but working with what we're working with. So yeah, he's playing souls. Shoot. Okay. Hopefully that's all he does. Okay, so he's gonna do more probably. Wonder One. Get it 3,000. Interesting. Because he hasn't... Yeah, because he has a normal summon this turn. summon Dark Magician. Okay, cool. So I can use these against him. Okay, cool. So in that case, that's what we'll do. Summon this. 2, good, good. Activate you. If he doesn't Ash Blossom. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Okay. Yep. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay. One do? Yeah, we do actually. Okay, so we're gonna add one from our deck to our hand. Oh, no, we don't want to send you. We want to send you. Okay. So you go in the graveyard. I'm gonna add. Wait, no. No. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. We add box. Box proxies. Box activates. We add you. Activate. Excuse me. Something you, yes. Link monster, sadly. Okay, yes. Thank you for your card. Okay. That's good. Okay, good. Okay, go. We can kill him this turn. Do you want to do that? Okay, okay, here. This is what we want to do. So we want to summon you. Yes, use castle. That's right, we don't even have to use gear. We can just use castle. I didn't think about that. That's brilliant. Okay. That activates. I'm gonna summon you. And you're dead. Can't activate your abilities. And you cannot activate your abilities. Good day to you, sir. He was just waiting. He's like, okay. He's gonna attack with the big boy. I'm gonna block it, summon a dark magician. He's gonna attack. I'm gonna barely still be alive. Me. No, I'm just gonna negate all your traps and spells and just hit you for game. Honestly, it was a little risky popping his spells and traps because some of them could proc off being destroyed. But I had a feeling that that first one on the left, I think, was the card that he was aiming for. Such good rewards. Such good rewards. Okay, that one's okay. All that matters is that we win and we get the points. Going second, of course. See, I feel like a lot of people in this event, when they're going serious, like for some strange reason, they use Dark Magician. Don't know why. I'm not saying it's a bad deck. Okay. Oh, we have nothing. That's not good. Oof. Okay, we don't have nothing. Okay, we can summon Dragon and we can hit him. Okay. Okay. Okay, what do we draw? Okay, that might be usable. Okay, well, is he gonna do anything? Okay. Okay, cool. Here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Dark Magicians. Okay, good, okay. Battle phase. Goodbye. Now, in my turn. Okay, his turn. His fish summons Dark Magician. I kill it. And then I kill him. Or he attacks into it, and I increase the attack of my monster. He had nothing. He had nothing. And he knew his trap was useless. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. I had to cover the screen so you didn't see a shirtless person walking in the room. Okay. Okay. Meh. Nothing. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. To the next one. Okay. Yet again, if... I know no one's really been watching the stream, but after the stream, like I said, if you're watching this later, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember that, like, despite the fact that my channel isn't just booming or bustling all the time, I still try to make this content. I do it for myself, and I do it hopefully for others. Like I said, this game right here is a good game. It's new, it's controversial, everyone loves it or hates it, and I'm doing my best to show people how to be semi-competitive, so I'm not like building the decks, they're just straight up broken. I might end up eventually building an Invoke Shaddoll deck, but honestly, I liked that deck before it was meta. So, like I said, it was more of a hand-in-hand rather than, well, this deck is meta, so I'm going to play it like a meta slave. Or no, Ancient Gear, and especially like trains, have always been rogue, and depending on the meta, as if they've been mid-rogue or low-rogue. In this game, I'd say they're mid-rogue, or maybe even higher actually, because in this game, not everyone's playing 100% meta. Yeah, a lot of the people who aren't playing meta left, because, like I said, I understand. When you lose over and over again, it's just not fun. But when you just, like, especially on this channel, I love to put my clutches. Because that's the biggest thing about a deck, or about Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of people, when they play Yu-Gi-Oh!, they think it's all about either winning or all about playing the deck you want to play. And honestly, it's a little bit of everything. But in my opinion, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is when all odds are stacked against you. You've basically been guaranteed to lose. The enemy is running low on resources. You have one card left. You pull the card, and the card wins you the duel. And many people are like, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! How's Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that? Like, how can you play that against, like, a meta deck? And the thing is, even meta decks will run out of cards, or they'll brick. Especially a lot of really powerful meta decks have to run bricks. Because if they don't run bricks, they can't get the payoff. It's high risk, high reward. And the biggest thing is, like I said, the thing is, especially like with like Ancient Gears and many other decks, there are modern cards to get rid of some of the bricks. So some of the cards that'll brick you, you can get rid of, and you can switch them out and make your deck better. You don't have to play your list from 2008. Because honestly, your list from 2008 has probably been power crept, and there's probably better cards that are even part of the archetype that you like that are new. And the thing about it is that I know it's not for everyone. Like, yeah, some people, like, for example, my friend, he plays Pyro. He sadly lost the roulette. Yes, he could play Monarchs to increase his Pyro deck, but he's not going to because Monarchs are too... Honestly, they're kind of bricky, but they're too much different from his strategy to win that he just doesn't enjoy the game anymore. And the thing about it is I can understand that. It's not that the decks that people love and like don't exist anymore. It's just they're built on different fabrics now. And the problem is you're using a weak fabric. You need to use a stronger fabric if you want to win. And the thing is, a lot of people just look at a new deck and they go, is this deck any good? You shouldn't be asking that. You shouldn't be asking if a deck is good. You should never be asking that. You should be asking if a deck works for you. And the thing about it is, that's really hard to say because some people naturally lean towards certain types of decks. Like me, I lean towards OTK decks. Do I play them like an OTK? No. When I see an OTK deck, I don't see an OTK. I'm going to summon a monster and I'm going to make it invincible. And the reason I like to do that is because with the way that everything is nowadays, like the way the decks are built, you build this big giant monster that's unkillable and your opponent activates a card and you lose. But instead, if you take this deck that you like and you turn the big bad boss monster into an unkillable monster, then your opponent who's using this modern deck is just like, how do I out this? This is like a 15-year-old card, but it can't be destroyed by battle, can't be destroyed by card effect, and I can't do anything to it. And of course, that's kind of the problem with modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is because of the power creep, there are ways to get rid of the old invincible cards nowadays by sending, which is an action on the player rather than the card's effect. But like I said, that's the biggest thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays is Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself is very competitive, but if you want to play Master Duel, that's why it's so beautiful, is because you can play whatever you want. Will you get very far? Well, that's a different question. But getting there is the fun part. Now, let's get there. Because this deck is honestly broken. But the thing about, another thing is this. When you're playing the fusion deck, alright, this guy made me go first. We may not win this. Another problem with modern Yu-Gi-Oh! The way the decks are designed, it's really hard. Okay. I bricked really hard. Yeah, it was a gambit. I should have just let him do what he was gonna do. He lucked out that I bricked. The problem with this Xyz deck that I built, the Xyz variant of most decks is the pure OTK. And the problem with this Xyz deck is it is pure OTK, meaning it's either brick or nothing. And the problem with brick or nothing is you brick or you win. I bricked, so I'm probably not gonna win. Only way I could possibly win this is if he's dumb enough to pop. But he's got 3 level 3s. Yeah, he knew. He knew that card, yeah. Of course it's Genosaurus. At least he didn't destroy opponent's monster by battle. Okay, my turn. If I don't draw something good, I lose. That's perfect. Okay, so if I put these together, that's 9. Okay, I need... Okay. I need a 9. Do I have a 9? Don't have a 9. Shoot. Of course, all the level 9 XZs are banned. Okay. Well, yeah, because I forgot. What's his name is. Plus, all the other level 9 XZs take 3 for no reason. Of course. Okay, I don't think that. Might as well. There's no other point to. Go to battle. Yeah, that's all I could honestly do. Kind of screwed, honestly. Unless they pop my Gear Town, I'm probably screwed. How the heck did you just... Okay. Oh. Make me take 1,000. Yeah, I'm dead. I just bricked. Honestly. Wait, I survived? School Space Typhoon? I'm not even gonna bait. You're either gonna pop my Gear Town or you're gonna kill me. Pop my Gear Town, please. Okay. Oh, okay, he's summoning that just so he can kill me. Okay, that makes sense. At least we won a couple of them. So in other words, we're only going 2-1. Oh, he killed me with effect damage. Okay. I understand. That's fine. I only needed the 50 anyways. Okay. Okay. But yeah, that was the first time I'd seen it for higher deck. Going second, of course. Please don't break. Please don't break. This time I'll know that whenever I run up against it for higher or a new deck, that I should wait for the second card. Okay, I could combo those two, but so I can ash him. You might be running Blue Eyes. He's running Blue Eyes. Okay, yeah, he's running Blue Eyes. No doubt. Okay, I can't ash that apparently. I thought that was ashable, but I guess not. Okay. Special summon for deck, that's why. Okay. Oh, they're both negated. Nice. Okay. Well, he's... Cat? Okay, what do I draw? What do I draw? Oh, the game hates me. The game just absolutely hates me. I understand, game. We're gonna play this. Activate this. Okay. I don't know what it is. Normally this deck does not have a problem. I've been Kitty baby. Calm down, kitty baby. Stop it. Well, of course you're in pain. You just ran into the door. What a silly cat. Meow. Okay, we'll summon this. My turn. Draw something good. That works. Okay, as long as you don't have Ash Blossom, I'm good. No, I don't want to ash my own card. Stop that. Not a bad idea, honestly. I think it's right, because both of the frickin' things are in my hand. Yeah. Okay. Time to win this. Let it go through. Let it go through. Yeah, you can come in. Okay, let's do this. Time to win. Yeah, let's do it now. Might as well. Kitty. Come here, kitty. Okay, we have Ash Blossom. I don't think so. I love you, baby. Sorry about that. Here's my cat who I love. Okay, hopefully he doesn't have anything. You're a good kitty, you know that? Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's start it off. Cat, I love you. What are you doing? There you are, okay. Sorry, my cat's being weird. Okay, attach this card as material. Not a bad idea, actually. Summon. Play that. Activates its ability. Yes. Okay, can't activate your ability, but we can do this. Cat, what are you doing? Sorry, the whole house is shaking for some reason. Okay. Let's do it. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure that card's just a bluff. And if it's Mirror Force, oof, I'm screwed. What is going on? Is the air conditioner on? There we go. That should steady it up. Yep, add this to my hand. Okay. We'll summon you. Yes. Which should proc... Yeah, okay, good. Give you 2 materials just in case. Not a bad idea. Let's get rid of you, because we can't really use you anymore. Well, we can, but... No, do not activate that. Oh, kitty baby. Okay, good. So if we do that, then... No, I don't want to activate your effect. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, I knew it was a bluff. Okay. Okay. End your turn. Just to guarantee my victory. See, the one thing about this deck... Okay. So I didn't know this before when I made this deck. But basically what this deck does is... Because it's Earth Machine support, it basically takes Zeus. And Zeus is already a monster. Like, Zeus is already, like, a terrifying force to be reckoned with. But this deck right here basically takes Zeus... and uses him in every way imaginable and even benefits from his field wipe. And the reason why they benefit from his field wipe is because the Xyz monsters in the deck can be special summoned by the spells and by popping cards on the field. And the thing about it is yes, most of them have to use link monsters. You could supplement this by using, the train spells. Or just playing 3 or 4 copies of each train Xyz. I'm probably going to end the video here, so I'm going to show you the deck profile. Okay. Edit deck. Okay. So here, I'm going to show you the deck profile. Okay. Honestly, we could run 2 Harvester instead of the 2 boxes. But the reason the boxes are great, when you don't draw both of them on the first turn like I did, is because of this. Okay. So Wyvern searches box. Box searches half the machines in the deck. But you probably want to look for this one. You probably want to look for this one. Or this one. Because you can't use this one. This one right here is probably the most broken in the deck. That's why I run 2 of it. And you can even summon itself using itself. I think. Never mind, you can't summon itself, never mind. And even if you could, it would negate its effects. So, it'd be kind of pointless. The golems are here because these. These summon the golems. The double summons, here's the thing about double summon. In this deck, I honestly should probably only run 1 double summon. The only reason I'm running 2, plus Xyz Reception. Xyz Reception's great for several reasons. 1, you can special summon Gear Reactor Dragon, and then special summon Gear Reactor Dragon, but it has no attack or defense. And basically what that does is it'll let you Xyz summon really easy. Honestly, that actually isn't a good combo now I think about it. But yeah. But the point is you want to summon these most likely with this. Or this. Or even in one case I summoned it using this. The reason why this card's so good, even though normally you would never run this, is because when any Ancient Gear's on the field, that 300 boost is much better than you think it is. Ancient Gear versus Blue Eyes. When they crash, they die. Ancient Gear with Castle on the field. Attack, Gear wins. Wyvern attack, Wyvern wins. This guy gets 19, so he can beat over most small monsters. This guy right here goes to 2,000, which makes him beat over most monsters. This guy right here really doesn't benefit from it. Like, you honestly want to keep this guy in defense, or you want to, you want to toss him and then special summon him using this, because you'll special summon him in defense mode and he'll be super annoying. Or even if you pair this and this, his attack goes to 1,000, so he can beat over like little tokens. This right here, I am 50-50 on keeping in the deck. Only reason it's in the deck is because if my opponent has nothing, I could beef my monster. If my opponent is trying to summon something with a really weak little monster, I can negate it. But as you saw, the For Hire and even the Blue Eyes decks tribute their monsters off. So basically this card kind of becomes useless against them. I'm debating whether or not to put a second one of these in my deck, because honestly, this card right here, especially since you're spitting out Zeus, honestly this deck spits out Zeus so many ways. Like, I'm not kidding. This plus Train equals Zeus. Then you have There's one other way to do it besides that. But can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, duh. You summon both these, you summon one of these plus one of these, or one of these plus one of these. Summon one of these. If it gets blown up, summon another one. And its ability summons Zeus. Zeus also summons itself. So basically if you wanted, like for example, this one right here is perfect if you're trying to summon Zeus. Because this one attacks your opponent. So basically it technically did battle. And then after it attacks your opponent directly for 22, you summon Zeus. You either clear their board or you wait till their turn. They summon something, you clear their board. The only reason why I was so cautious with that Blue Eyes player was because many people with Blue Eyes will run the not Heavy Storm, will run the Mirror Force. There's a big reason why they do it. It's because back when they played the game, Mirror Force was broken. And the thing is, if you're not running gears, Mirror Force can be a problem. If you're not running any kind of back row removal, or if you're not using a big beefy monster that's just immune to everything. Or in my case, Din Girsu. Din Girsu here is for both the Ancient Gears, or this guy plus, well, no, not that guy, actually. Now I think about it, I can't, That's right. He's only here for Zeus and for the Xyz monsters. But yeah, but basically this guy right here summons your, like, everything. This guy he can summon another monster that's an Earth Machine with him, which is great because this whole deck is Earth Machine. He can't summon, of course, Golem, because Golem is, cannot be special summoned. Which, against that Blue Eyes player would have been nice, because, or the For Hire player was, because he tried to special summon, but, he can only special summon from his graveyard. Sorry about that, my medicine is running out, so my sinuses are filling up with junk again. Basically, you honestly, like I said, with this deck, you could honestly run one double summon and then replace it for, like, either another Harvester, which you have two Harvester. You can this, or this, or this. Or, of course, Harvester is amazing for summoning these. That's why there's 3 of them. And you're probably wondering why we don't have the big one. The reason we don't have the big one is because I just realized that the big one should be in here, but it's not in here for some reason. Wait, that's weird. Okay. I must not have saved it. That must be what it is, because I'm sitting here just like, I remember putting the big one in there. That's right, Infinite Track. Okay, so there's no E. There, now this deck is actually way better than it was. Before, this deck wasn't that good because I was missing my double level 9 summon. Because I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, I summoned both my Wyverns, which I could use to hit for game, which is best way to use them, honestly. But then I remembered, wait a second, where's my level 9 Xyz? Okay, now that I've done that, this card becomes a heck of a lot more useful. because you put him. Okay, use this guy, and then you use. When I think about it, the only way to summon him is this. To see if we could do that, we could. That's a tough one. Yeah, there really isn't any. Yeah. Okay. So I guess. Can I summon? I can. I can make another one of these. This card's really good, actually. I do have 2 of those, though. And I have a way to search this card. I don't have a way to search this card. That's fine. I have a train deck, so I can go put that second copy in the train deck. There we go. So yeah, this is the new improved deck list. Why is it new and improved? Because we don't have the double summon. Because the double summon sometimes is weird with this deck. Because the way the deck kind of special summons, yeah, it's weird. And then sometimes when you try to tribute summon again with this card, it doesn't work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends. It's like when you play it. I think if you play this at the beginning of your turn, it'll be like tribute summon is not considered another normal summon. But if you play this after you normal summon, I think it'll let you tribute summon. Because I had that happen the other day. I summoned Box, then I used this, and then I summoned Golem. Oh, no, I summoned Wyvern. And then I tried to do the opposite. The next day, I summoned Box, but I'd used double summon before I played Box, and then I tried to tribute summon, and it wouldn't let me. So I'm assuming I summon, and then I play this card. Otherwise, I don't know, this card is interesting. It's weird, its interaction. And this card right here, I could get rid of it for Super Train. I've been debating it. It would make sense to get rid of it for Super Train. The only problem is getting Super Train to the graveyard. Because... Okay, so you're 12, you're 10. I don't have a level 10 Xyz, do I? Okay, let's see. Do I have a level 10 Xyz? I think about it, I do have a level 10 Xyz. I know I do. Okay. 11, 10. So I know I have that one, duh. But that's not the one I need. I need... Two level 7 monsters. That's surprisingly generic. I could actually summon that. I need a level 10. I could put you in there. This is actually a really good card. At least, I think it's a good card. Other people would disagree. They'd be like, this card's not that good. It's okay, but it's not that good. Me, I would say, I think it's very good, actually. This might be a good card, actually. On this card... Until the end phase, this card will feel destroyed. That's not a bad... That's not a bad card, honestly. I could do that. With this deck, it's really easy to spit out 3 Xyz. But honestly, the reason you're spitting out 3 Xyz is because you're afraid they're going to break your board and you're going to need something in defense to keep that last attack from killing you. I know, everyone's just like, you don't think about this competitively. Competitively, you don't think, well, I'm going to survive. You think, I'm going to kill this person, or I'm going to lose. And honestly, I think that's one reason why a lot of people go, well, Yu-Gi-Oh matches don't go more than 2 or 3 turns. Me, designs my deck to last 10 turns. The enemy player, please, why? Why are you keeping the suffering going? Because I want to win? Okay, so I figured it out. The problem is I need to do this. We need XYZ, good. We need 10, yes. There you are. 3 level 10. That's impossible with this deck. This deck cannot do that. Oh, that's not true, actually. There is only one combination possible to summon this card. So, I would use Catapult. Okay. So the only way I would summon this card is I would tribute. Yeah, the only way to summon this card. Tribute this, summon Golem, pop it, summon Golem, play this. That turns Golem to a 10, and because of that, I can special summon you. So I would have 3 10s. So never mind, I wouldn't. Actually, yeah, I could do that then. All I would do is I'd use Catapult on Gear Town. Gear Town would special summon one of these guys, and then that would summon you. And then if I summoned you plus one of you guys, special summon you. Plus I could play you, turn Gear and you into a 10, and then I could summon you. Only problem is that is really effing hard to do. That would be like a 1 in a billion combination. And he said, it's possible. Am I ever gonna do it? Once in a blue moon, yes. Yes, this makes a lot more sense to do this. Because honestly, this one, once per turn. Yeah, this one's useless. Okay, cool. So now I have everything I need. Okay, this deck is a lot better now. Before it was good, but it bricked. Now it shouldn't brick. The only way I could make this deck better is I could switch out Workshop for Super Train. I don't want to do that though, because I have no way to get Super Train into the graveyard. Super Train, okay. Play an Earth Monster, summon it, but if I don't have an Earth Monster, it becomes a brick. And if it becomes a brick, then I'm screwed. This card, I play it. They can't really ash it. Can they ash it? No. Send a card from the deck to the graveyard. Add a card from the deck to the hand. No, this card can't be ashed. This is the one card that can't be ashed. Because it adds a card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that, no wonder I've run this forever. That makes so much sense. I always wondered why this card never got ashed. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we're keeping this card. Worst case scenario in the future, we replace our double summon or our possible workshop with Super Train. Okay, what time is it? Ooh, 9:30. Okay, good. We got, okay. I got time for another match. By 10 o'clock, I wanted to be playing Apex because a friend of mine's on and we're trying to go the distance in the game. That came off of the deck. I say go the distance because as a kid, I liked Hercules from Disney. By go the distance, I meant get to diamond. I don't know. It's weird that I have to clarify that in today. How to make your day horrible. Forfeit, 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 forfeit. Is he playing Exodia? Sorry, are you playing Exodia? No, he's not playing Exodia. Okay, good, I'm not muted. I was afraid I was muted. Okay. What weird deck are you playing, sir? Are you using... Are you like... Okay. He saw I was playing Ancient Gears and he forfeit because his traps won't do against my deck. Oh, man. Dude, okay. Okay. If you... Okay. Here's the problem. He may have just flagged out, but... This is one thing. If you know, then you know. But no. Ancient Gears, yes. Ancient Gears should be given a monocle of respect. Should they be feared? Modern variations, maybe, yes. But the biggest thing about Ancient Gear is basically the reason why people are afraid of Ancient Gear a little bit is because Ancient Gear basically, like a lot of people, especially with modern decks, will put down a trap card, and the trap card will just win them the game. Because you have to play trap cards that are that good in modern meta, or else there's no reason to play them. But the thing about it is once they see that you're playing Ancient Gear, they forfeit because they can't activate it. Because they're expecting, like for example, like when we fought that Dark Magician player, he expected to play his trap card, summon his Dark Magician, and survive. No. Ancient Gear says, sorry. I'm going to hit you for that 3,000 though. And then I'm going to blow up that card. So it's just... So yeah. The Xyz version of the deck is very good. It's definitely probably the more modern version, honestly. The biggest thing is this, like with Ancient Gear, the reason why they're so good, especially in modern days, people don't talk about them because people play variations of them because pure gear is too bricky. It's a beautiful, good deck, and theoretically the deck could be broken, but the problem is modern decks are just so fast that Ancient Gears just can't keep up. Yes, Ancient Gears in some cases will just outright punish them, because the problem is a lot of decks, like for example that for hire deck, if we didn't brick, like if I could have summoned, like let's say Zeus, like if I summoned Zeus, could have cleared the board, and then on his turn he would have been screwed. Because the thing is like I said, Ancient Gear, this is what they can do if you give them enough momentum. Summon both my Ancient Gear golems. I could have ran through his monsters. Even if they came back, I still would have done piercing damage. And then, like I said, if I would have somehow summoned Wyvern, I could have popped his trap card in the background. They would have not had recursion, and his monsters would have not had their attack boost. And then he basically would have just kept summoning monsters that weren't strong enough to kill it, and he would have just ended his turn, pierced till he's dead. But of course, I bricked. so freaking hard that, yeah. And like I said, this is Xyz only. And since this is Xyz only, I do not have access to any of my fusions. Because my fusions are usually with Ancient Gear, what you're going into your Xyz with. Because you get the fusions to the graveyard, you summon them back, they get destroyed, they summon your monsters, and you win. Versus with this event, you summon your Xyz monsters, they do a little bit, and they either win you the match or they survive long enough to kill your opponent. I know, I said I was going to only do one more match, but honestly, since that match was so short, we still got time. Of course, we're going second. Not Serum. See, I love when people use the Nova Dragon, because it just... Oh, is this a fellow Gears player? Whew. Well, I should say Gears, but is this a fellow Earthbox player is what I should say. Because honestly, this deck is more... I would say more trains than I would say... Okay, so this guy right here is either AFK or... No, he's playing Proton. He just likes the Ancient Gear background. So the man's got taste, but... That's it. I can't give the guy any more credit. Because that's the thing about Protons. That's what Protons love to do. Okay, he's summoning... Okay. Summons the dragon. Activates Orbital. As long as he doesn't have Ash Blossom, we are good. Not bad, not bad. Activate. Okay, don't have the Ash. Okay, let's do that. We'll summon you, since you don't have the Ash. Okay, that's what we'll do. Chain. Okay, here's the tough part. Okay. Yeah, we had box, duh. Add box. Box lets us dig into the trains. Okay, so we want you for next turn. Okay. Get rid of you. Summon you. Activate your effect. No, because if we summon you, then you'll... Okay. Okay, now here's the fun part. Okay, now I can Xyz summon using you. Okay. Okay, use the effective once per turn. Okay, so so okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Well, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to end it. Okay, then in that case, that's mecha. Okay, click here. I can summon. Okay, cool. Okay, so once per turn, if the Xyz monster battled this turn, it can also. Okay. Cool. So this is what we can do. Okay. This card is destroyed. Okay. I don't know why I did that, but okay. Feel dumb now. Okay, so now we, feel kind of dumb I did that now. But, okay. It's fine. Turn. Love the music. Because the moment you summon Galaxy Eyes, I nuke the board. Oh man. This deck makes Zeus broken. Like, I honestly should call this, what is that? Dark Mirror Force. When an opponent declares an attack, banish all defense position monsters your opponent controls. Okay. See, because that's one problem with Zeus is already a really good card. Like, Zeus is just straight up amazing. Not gonna lie. But when you got a deck that basically says, are you a machine? Yeah. Are you an earth machine? Yeah. Then we're gonna pump you full of steroids. Zeus already so powerful, he's like, sure, go ahead. And when you pump Zeus with steroids, you get straight wins. Where'd my Kleenexes go? Sorry about that, I was having trouble breathing. Okay. Let's go to the shop, and we'll end this episode with a bunch of card openings. So they only gave me 4. Big sad. Okay. Hey, 21 packs, though. Honestly, ever since the Xyz event, I hate that. I hate that you can just press square and accidentally skip it. Ooh, Fusion Reshi. Or Fusion. Okay. The creator. This card will be good when Grand Creators comes out, right? Or Grand Creators like something else. Not bad. That's one of those cards that's really important in the Ben K strategy. Ben K, the big fist dude. It's not bad, actually. That's really not that bad, honestly. Yeah, it's very... Not bad. The only random burn card that's actually good. Just kidding. But honestly, making your opponent take 800 damage is 1/10 of their health. So it's not a bad card to randomly put in burn. I remember this card. This card's supposed to be like meh. Oh yeah, that's right. You can use this in That's right. This is in what you call it, Neos Turbo is what you can use this in. Forgot about that. You can also use it in Swap Warrior Turbo. To swap warrior decks, summon level 5 warriors and beast warriors, and since this guy's a warrior, you turbo him out so you can fusion. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Furious Sea King. Grand King of the Seven Seas. He has the ability to summon massive tidal waves to drown his enemy. It says enemy, doesn't say enemies. That's funny. Not a bad card. During the end phase, if you discard a monster, because you had more cards in your hand than your size limit, target one of those monsters and special summon them. That's really good. I've actually been, as a troll, kind of, I've been thinking about building a Dark World deck, because I used to have it. Because it's not a bad card. Summon a bunch of fusion monsters with explosive effects, and then use this card. They'll all be face down next turn, they'll all not blow up. Okay. Now to open more packs. No, do not press skip. Meh. Meh. Just kidding. Zector. Don't know what that is, but Des Mosquito. My name is Des Fast Warrior, so I like any card with Des in its name. Even though I know Des is... In Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm pretty sure Des refers to, like, demons, I think? Or not demons. They're like... Okay, because Hades is a demon. But I think it's more... He's called Hades because he's part of hell or something. I don't remember. But yeah. But no. The only reason I like Des is because my initials. Has nothing to do with whatever the Des meaning has to do in Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I just remember when I was a kid. I remember I used to try to build a deck using all the Des cards. Because there was surprisingly a lot of them. There was even a bunch of tribe cards that had Des in them. And like I said, because they're all fiends. Yeah. Now, one more. Give me something good. Nope. Megalith. I can... Mind Trust was this. Tribute level 2 or higher monster. Add a tuner monster from your graveyard to your hand whose level is less than or equal to half of the attributed monsters. Oh, so that... Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm sitting here just like... It says level 2 or higher. And I'm like... Okay, because that way... Okay, so in other words... If you travel a level 2 monster, you can summon a level 1 tuner. Regardless. And then if you summon level 4, you can summon level 2 or level 1. Summon level... Okay, that makes sense. So if you get rid of level 8, then you can summon a level 4 higher tuner. Makes sense. Not a bad card. Now, for what we've actually wanted. Ooh. I like it. Okay. It's good to get all these SRs, even if they're the same. Because, or especially if they're bad. Like, if they're bad, it's great. Because whenever I break them down into parts, boom, I got extra SR. Nice. That's like my third one. Guaranteed an ultra rare in here. Nice. Okay. It's another one of him that's even... That's insane. I have 5 of him now. Perfect. Oh, that's cool. Honestly, I might take this deck and I might copy it because it's honestly, it's not a bad deck. Outside of Xyz Festival, yes, it is very... I either combo off and I win or I combo off and I lose, but it's... Oh, here's skill. Skill is good because I can just randomly throw cards into it. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean I can't dismantle it? What do you mean I can't dismantle it? Okay, options. What? Why not though? I have 4 of them. Really, Konami? Really? That's just evil, Konami. That's just evil. what you're telling me is my good luck is a bad thing. Why can't I at least dismantle this? This is like a common card. See, what they need to do is, if a card is part of a deck, even one that they give you, if it goes above the 3, you can get rid of it. But honestly, I know the reason why they probably don't. They probably don't because they're afraid it'll make some kind of bug or something, and then someone will just farm infinite coins or something. Those pesky programmers. Konami, the only people who could take my good luck and turn it against me. Oh, you're wondering what this deck is? I wanted to build a floodgate deck. Why build a floodgate deck? For fun. Turn attached, you take one card. I could. I have a 5th slot. Might as well. This is what I was talking about when I said I might build a Shadal deck. Well, when I said Shadal, I meant Shadal Invoked. Because what I was going to do was I was going to build a Shadal Trap Trick deck. Because I wanted to build a Floodgate deck, and it turned into this. I know, a lot of people are like, this deck don't look that bad. I know, it's not that bad. It's just there's so many spells and traps that it bricks real easy. And even if it doesn't brick, any interaction at all from the opponent just kind of screws me. Unless I summon Wind to like turn 1, which this deck is really good at doing, actually. At least it was. I used to use... Okay, the problem is, okay, I got Shadal Fusion here. And then I have Necro Fusion. I used to have Poly in this deck, but I replaced it for Nibiru. This deck is very much... But yeah, you can also Shadal Fusion with this guy. This guy's pretty good. This is kind of like, this deck was honestly kind of a prototype. The problem with this deck is it doesn't have very good ratios of anything. Because it doesn't have very good ratios of anything, it just... Because basically, this deck's win condition is just summon 2 level 4s, summon this guy, attack, summon this guy, or this guy, and you win. Possibly. This guy's just here for fun. Because you summon Code Talker, and you summon this guy. So it's very experimental. This deck is basically, my opponent does anything, I just stop it. Well, the cool thing... Okay, here's the one cool thing about this deck. My opponent summons 5 monsters. I Nibiru him. My turn. I play this guy. This guy fusion summons with himself, plus the Nibiru token. Summons... Never mind. I thought... For a moment, I thought... Never mind. That wouldn't work. I thought it would work. Never mind. So basically this guy just summons... Oh, wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, this guy summons, with the help of one of the Shaddolls, summons Construct. Construct blows up the token. Then you win the duel. If you have any kind of follow-up. I don't know. This guy's here if your opponent is playing Dark Magician. Yeah. Like I said, the deck has a lot of flaws. It doesn't have enough light monsters. The trap tricks are either really good or really bricky. No in between. Well, yeah, like I said, the deck itself is just a prototype, honestly. Could be nuts, could be meh. Depends on who I'm dueling. All my secret packs went away. Big sad. Dang it, Konami, why? Why can't I turn those cards into materials? Big sad. Okay. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. This is Fast Warrior, out.